Hello and welcome back. I have really fun comparison for you this morning. This morning I'm going to compare the Neo espresso maker from Flair and Barista Express. So this morning I'm going to compare their pressurized baskets because Neo is the entry-level coffee maker from Flair. And the great thing about this thing is pressurized, which means you don't have to worry about too much ground size or ground amount. So I thought it's gonna be a fun comparison. And I'm going to switch out Barista Express, the filter basket. So this is the single wall basket. So I'm going to take it out, and they give you another one. It's called pressurized basket, also known as the double wall. So I'm going to pop that thing in, and then let's make some coffee. Before that, I think I need some hot water for Flair, and so I'll be right back. So I got my water going in, hot water. So let's get a Neo, put it together here. So water is almost done. So great thing about Neo is so easy to assemble. So I'm just gonna take everything out for a sec. Main problem with I don't want to say problem, but main challenge with Flair is the thermal management, which means we have make sure this water chamber needs to be really hot. That's the one thing you really have to watch out for. So what I like to do is I got my cup here, and I'm just put it in, and then I like to put hot water in it. The water is nice and hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make espresso using Barista Express first. Meantime, I'm going to warm up the hot water. I'm going to warm up the water chamber here. Also, I'm going to warm up my cups as well. This morning I'm going to use, let's say, Smart Straw from Good Brothers Coffee. I'm going to use 16 gram in. Okay. So if I'm going to use 16 gram in, I'm going to get about between 15.5 gram out, 15.6 grams. So I think that's going to be good enough. I'm going to use that for both Flair and Barista Express. Let's make some coffee. So I like to compare apple to apple this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out. I'm going to use scale. So I put 16 gram in. So most likely I'm going to get, so because Barista Express has a little retention there, so I'm going to get about 15.5 gram inside, 15.6 or 7. So I like to use a 1 to 2 ratio. So I'm planning on shooting for around 30 gram of extraction here. Great thing about the pressurized baskets, you're gonna get the perfect pressure every time. So, because what pressurized does is it has the basket has, I don't have the basket with me, but has a tiny holes in it. So everything's all pressurized and just comes out. So this crema here, it's not the real crema, it's more like fake crema, but it's still gonna be decent. So this I get, let's see, 33 gram, very close. I was hoping for 32, but between 30 and 32, but 33 is good. Cheers. It smells good. Somewhat, let's see. I have all the profiles there. It's not sweet though. It's tiny bitter taste. Because whenever you use a non-pressurized basket, you're gonna get the full flavor. But with pressurized baskets, it's not as good as the non-pressurized. I mean, non-pressurized, you have to do some little work into it, but still, if you're in busy morning, pressurized is the way to go. So, okay, it's good, not bad. So now we are going to move on to Flair. Water chamber has been warm up for the last few minutes there, warming up. So I'm going to finish boiling the hot water. Because I want water to be hot as possible. So let's prepare this. So I have another 16 gram here. Whenever I use this, just make sure are clean inside. So nice and packed in. Now water is ready, so let's put everything together here. So water chamber is nice and hot. Nice and hot. Okay. Oops! Don't forget the this top thing here. Okay. I'm gonna fill the water in. So like last time, I'm looking for around between 30 and 32 gram range. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, whenever I see first drop, I'm going to wait about 5 seconds and then I'm going to press down all the way to around 30 gram. I mean, again, looks really great as well. So I put 31 gram shot, so smells good. The great thing about the manual press, you can actually control the pressure, and you can control the time and pressure. How much force you want to put in the basket. So I mean, that's really fun to use. Okay, let's see here. So cheers. So this is manual press. Wow. Okay. I mean, I cannot tell which one is which at this point. They're both good. Comes to pressurized baskets. Hold on. So this one, and this is it's about a couple minutes old, but so this one was the Barista Express. Okay. And this. You know what? They're both hard to tell, okay? So comes to pressurized baskets. I mean, this manual press is, as good as Breville Express, because I would love to try the high-end machine, but the high-end machine like Lydia Mini or Rockets or one of those fancy machines out there, you don't want to use pressurized baskets anyway. So like entry level, like home barista like us, pressurized basket is really good option. And you know what? This thing is what, 115 bucks on Kickstarter right now from the Flair websites. This thing, Barista Express, 600 bucks, 699. So if you're just looking for just like manual, like espresso machines, I mean, this is not a bad option. I mean, if you don't care about the milk-based drink, like my family loves like latte, but personally I don't. So, I mean, if you're looking for manual espresso machine, get yourself this, maybe some manual hand grinder, you're good to go. Just make sure, keep the water chamber really hot. Okay, so now we are done. Comes to cleaning up, Barista Express is pretty simple. So here's what I do with Barista Express. Obviously, okay, some reason whenever I use a pressurized basket, doesn't want to come out, okay? Does not want to come out. So it's messy. So now finally come out. Okay. But let's take a look at the Flair. I'm just gonna dump the water here. And then I'm just gonna pop the top. Make sure, be careful, this it gets really hot. So make sure you use the towel. Okay, here we go. Pop it open like this. And then here's your screen, the shower screen. Just knock out. You know what? I mean, you have to use it like a spoon. Just scoop it open. And then you just wash it in the sink. And you are ready for next shot. So my plan is, sometime this week I'm going to take this one to Flair to my work, and then I'm going to see how well perform at my work environment. It might be fun as well. Anyway, if you have any question or comment, please down below. I'm going to put all the link down below as well. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram too. See you guys next time.